Hey guys, this is Ains here with another video on Tower of Fantasy, and we just got a new update. It would seem that uh, the new banner is here with ICARUS. So I figured I should do a first impressions and try this character out in the actual test instance. Yeah, so looking at what he does, he's a Frost DPS, and he's got Frost Resonance, and he's got a passive that increases final damage for every one type of weapon element equipped, meaning he's kind of like a rainbow unit. He will buff your damage the more elements that you are using. So I guess that's interesting in its own way. Now, if you look at the actual character, he is a DPS. His skills are a little bit different. I will swap to my ice team. Where is it? It's not this one. Whatever, let's just make an ice team, I guess. I think he's going to take this spot, and I want him to be in the DPS resonance, so I am going to use Frigg here. Frigg. Here I'm going to use Lin, and now we should have the Frost resonance. And I'm also going to swap to Frigg's immunity resonance or trait, just so we can actually take a better look at the character. So let's jump in and see what he does. This is I do apologize for the latency. We've got a trial here. We've got several trials that we can go through. Let's go with this one. Okay, so after checking here, it does appear to be taking Frigg's spot. And because we are using 3 elements, I think that this passive is actually going to be fully activated. Now let's take a look at his skills. His Withering Cold says while on the ground use normal attack, launch 5 consecutive attacks. 5 attacks, okay, let's see what we do. Let's run away from those guys, we don't want to aggro them yet. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the first is a single, the second one is another single, the third one is a double hit, fourth hits 3 times, and then the fifth does a small AoE. That's interesting. Okay, so that's the basic attack. Let's see, what else do we have? Got Foul. Foul is while airborne. I'm guessing it's pretty much the same attack, but it's in the air. Let's check this out. Yeah, kind of the same thing. Instead of jumping with the yo-yo on the fourth, he just spins it around his leg or something. That's kind of the same thing though. Okay, we've got Piercing Cold. When using normal attack on the ground, tap and hold normal to trigger Piercing Cold, dealing damage plus... Okay, so this one says that we need to attack once and then hold. Okay. That's kind of like a quick hitting series. I think it hits 6 times. 6 or 8 anyway. Okay, that's interesting. Sharp chill. Tap and hold normal attack while airborne. To use normal attack while climbing or jumping or using a jetpack. To trigger sharp chill. While falling, deal damage. Upon landing, deal damage. Okay. Oh, I see. So he turns into an actual yo-yo. Doesn't seem to have any CC immunity or stuff. He just dresses as a yo-yo, I guess. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, dodge attacks. Dodge right before getting hit. Become immune to hit stun while dodging. Nothing new there. Snowy flurry. So this is a directional dodge and attack. Tap normal attack during the short perfect dodge or to trigger snowy flurry dealing damage nearby targets. Okay, so it's going to be directional dodge and attack. Okay. So he throws his yo-yos up front. Okay. I don't know. Doesn't look too good. Anyway, dodge. And then we got the last one, which is just dodge and attack. Tap normal while during short period after dodging to trigger winter solstice, dealing damage to nearby targets. So this is just dodging and attack. And it's kind of the same thing, but without him actually moving. But when you dodge in a direction, he throws the yo-yo in that direction while running towards it. But when you simply dodge, he just tosses the yo-yo as if taking up his place. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Okay, skill. Let's get with the skill. So he's got Desolate Day and then he's got Return to Loneliness. Now how do you change between? Let's find out. Deal damage to nearby targets, plus 35 and create 2 regulation speedy yo-yos. Reduce the speed of targets within the range. Does not affect wanderers or bosses. This one's just for the little ones, okay. Each speedy yo-yo passes through the center of the trajectory about 4 times in each motion cycle, dealing damage 30% attack, plus 2 to targets within trajectory for 70 seconds. Motion cycle lasts for 4 seconds when the weapon is 0 stars. During this period, using Desolate Day will refresh the position and duration of the speedy yo-yo. I see. Okay. While Desolate Day is in use, reduce damage taken and recover HP. This cannot be affected by any healing boost effects. Recovery and damage reduction will not take in Apex. So I'm guessing you will press it and then you can press it again. Okay, well I'm inside here. Also, he does like an area where the yo-yos just kind of spin. Wait, so this doesn't wear off? It just sits here until I cast it again? Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Holy shit, it's just sitting here. It's not going away. Wow. Okay, now Shiro could really do some work on this, because you could like reset the cooldown on it using the 3-star Shiro, or you could just use Saki for the Frost Resonance and maybe cast some other skills with different other characters, and then you could just get this back. So you could reposition it. Okay, it does go back. So it goes back and this gets disabled when you get the cooldown for it. Meaning if you maybe reset it, it's most likely going to get disabled as well. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let's go see. Okay, second one, use capped knowledge. To obtain up to 2 uses of the new skill, return to loneliness. Oh, so while Fortitude Resonance is active. So the second skill is only available when you're playing a tank. What the hell does this do? The skill can only be used while Desolate Day is in cooldown. Wait, what? Wait, so you need to play Tank Resonance for this weapon to give you all their skills? It says while Fortitude Resonance is active, use blah blah blah, taunt enemy targets. While Benediction Resonance is active, use return to etc. to deal damage. But it doesn't say anything about damage resonance. And I am on the attack resonance right now. Well, that's weird. I can't swap this. Oh, I can. Oh. I remember they didn't let you swap. Maybe they changed it? Let's see. So this is this one's DPS. Let's swap into... Where is it? Maybe we can swap. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's switch this and get a tank in. And I think Saki will be a good pick. Yeah, you can't swap weapons. This is so freaking annoying. Like, why do I have to keep exiting to change the resonance? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Okay, we have to exit now. Okay, so apparently if you cast the first skill and you're not under DPS resonance, you get a second one while that is down. Let's test this theory. Okay, so we go off Frigg. We already know that he's going to take Frigg's place. We're going to swap you for Saki. And we're also going to swap you for another tank. Let's just go with Huma. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so now we've got tank resonance up, meaning we can just go and try it out, I guess. Where's trial training center? It's here, previous precious one. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings with his precious. Okay, so now we are under tank resonance, right? Yep, we are. Cool. And we also got frost resonance, but we no longer have free elements. So we're no longer getting this other passive elementalist. But we are getting this one, which is better for frost because it gives you 15 attack. However, this does increase final damage, and it does it 3 times if you have different elements. So that could be good. I mean, we could use him because he's frost, use Huma because she's fire, and the last tank we could maybe use a Volt. Do we have a Volt tank? I don't think we do. Okay. So there's not really a way for you to use all 3 elements under Fortitude, because there is no Volt tank right now. And Physical also doesn't have a tank right now. It's just Frost and Fire. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get a second skill. Press this, and I still don't see the other skill. Maybe I'm supposed to hit something. Let me check the description again, because that's pretty weird. Reduce the speed. Reduce damage taken. Use capped knowledge to obtain up to 2 uses of the new skill. Return to learn. Capped knowledge. What's capped knowledge? Is it this one? Oh. So we need to use the ultimate to get the second skill while the other skill is already on field. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Let's test this out. So we go 1 here. We're going to do this. And now we're going to do this. I'm gonna snipe these guys. Well, I guess we need to first charge our ultimate. Okay, so now we can use this. And we got the other one. Well, also you get 2 charges. So it does seem that the skill that you place with the yo-yo will eventually be relocated to where you use a different skill. If it's with this character, I guess. Okay, so we've used this. Okay, well, that's the tank resonance. Let's see what we did with support. I gotta say, for a first impression, this character doesn't seem very good. Like, at all. Okay, so we'll go with this. And benediction, yeah. let's go with Nemesis. Actually, let's swap you out and use her for the different element bonus. Okay. Cool. Let's try this out. See how it differs. Where was it? It was here. It's pretty weird, I gotta say. Like, he seems fine, but I don't know. I honestly don't. Okay, so we're going to do this. Boom, we got that. Now we're going to swap into this. I'm gonna place these things down. Charge up our ultimate. Now we use this. And we got the skill again. Well, it looks the same. Like, they didn't change anything about it. It looks exactly the same. Okay. Here, see, I used the skill on another character, and we got the area, the ice area. It's an interesting mechanic with this area that comes up whenever you use a skill, and it resets on its own. But I don't know what to say. I can see this be really, really good when using Frigg, because you need to land that area of hers, and if you combine it with this area, that's going to be a lot of damage that you're doing. But other than that, I don't know if any other ice characters are going to be able to actually utilize this properly. Like, maybe Alice, but I don't know. Alice doesn't appeal to me at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna summon for this. Seems to be okay if you want to Frost support, like an off-field DPS that sits in the back, deals some damage with their ultimate, and then you just jump in with your actual DPS and do the most damage while he's got that area. And whenever you're down, if you're using down on HP, you can use the skill, because it does say that it regenerates some HP as well. Where is it? It's here. Because it does say here that the skill itself regenerates some HP while Desolate Day is in use. Desolate Day is this thing, so whenever you're inside of that thing, you take reduced damage and recover HP, which is pretty good, I guess. So I can see this being really, really good with Frigg, because you land the area over this guy's area and you just dodge like crazy inside, do a ton of damage while this thing keeps you alive by reducing the damage that you take and healing you. And yeah, that's a pretty good combo. Now, I don't really know about the other weapons. Alice, I think, also places an area in which she deals some Swan Arc. I think it's this one here. Yeah, pull targets, then deal strongly suspend them and this chilling field. So yeah, she does apply a field, and yeah, you could combo this either with you could combo the new weapon with either Alice or Frigg. Since most people will have a maxed out Frigg, I would say Frigg is better. But Alice is also good if you got enough dupes to actually activate everything about her. Then yeah, I guess Alice could work as well. And then there's the new Frost DPS, the Kung Fu Girl, that's about to be released on CN. She could be really good as well if she does also have a way of benefiting from having that area down, like without real big mobility. Why I'm saying this is that you need the character that you use as DPS to be area based, just like Frigg is. She's got this area where you can actually dodge and do the things. So as long as you sit inside, you get the bonus from ICARUS as well. If you got something like some other type of character that needs to dodge a lot and change position really, really fast, then it might not be a good pick because you need to sit inside that area to get the benefits. So if you keep dodging out of it, say for example someone that relies on dodge attacks like Annabella, it because you need to constantly dodge attack, dodge attack, dodge attack to land those dodge attacks, you will very easily run out of the area, which is one of the reasons I'm not really using Lyn with Annabella. Uh, because I always tend to run outside of her fire area and I lose the buff that she gives. So I just use pure fire most of the times. But now that I also got a decent fire tank in the form of Lan, I can use Lyn and combine her with Lan for the ultimate and just Annabella for the dodge attacks when I have the charges, and it works okay when I'm still inside of Lyn's area. When I run out, then I lose all the buffs. But yeah, other than that, it's okay, I think. If you're a main Frost and you are maining either Alice or Frigg as your DPS, then yeah, this guy could actually work. Though I personally wouldn't summon for him. I'm not that into it. Um, I do have a okay Frost team, it's just I haven't upgraded them in a very long time. I've got Frigg and Saki, and I can just combine them with either Lyn or Coco. I also got Tsubasa here, so I could use her as well. And if I want to go full tank, I can also use Meryl, because I do have Meryl as well. But yeah, I guess I don't know. For me personally, I'm definitely not going to summon because Fiona is just 2 banners away, I think. But other than that, yeah, decent character. Good support for frost damage, so if you want to summon, go ahead. I don't like it. I don't like his animations and the way his skills act, but to each his own. I'm maining fire, so frost is not appealing to me at all. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything. Enjoy the game and have a great day.